And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program, working on our end game. We've got a Dyson Sphere being built. Well, the shell is built. The rest of it, not so much. We're still over in the plastic coal area. Working on our research hub. So our Dyson Sphere, if I can remember where it is, that would be good. There it is. Does it show us in this map? It does. Look at that. Glorious. So yeah, it's just a constant stream of solar sails because this thing needed, like, I put way too many solar sails on it. It's like 4 million solar sails have to get flown out. But you can see, I tried to replicate the channel logo there, but it's slowly, yeah, this gap here was because as I was designing this, I couldn't actually see what was going on in here because the back plane of this was interfering with that, so I couldn't actually see. So that's why that gap is missing back there. Anyway, so we're working on the research. I want to get this ready to go. As you can see, I'm still on the planet where we are making all of the plastic, and that system has backed up completely. And yeah, we are going ahead on. I'm getting some silicon. So I've got 3 massive silicon smelters here, and then I've got a big silicon crystal or crystal silicon crafter here, basically to, I don't know, maximize profit, I guess. I think of it that way. So I'm thinking like this one here can loop down and go into this one, and then these two can be just silicon for storage. So what we're going to do is we're going to then stack these. Actually, all these are going to get restacked again, since I can. Okay, and then you should have done this. I try to get the tedious stuff done in between episodes, but sometimes something slips through the cracks. Okay, so this is going to be our output. So let's have this come out and up. This is going to come down over and in, like so. So those are just going to get fed right in there. These are going to be all good here, and then let's put in another logistic station. I'm going to copy and paste settings there. Make that smooth. You've got ships, you've got settings. You are going to be silicon and crystal silicon. This guy over here, I've got, there's a little organic crystal. So I just set him up with some organic crystal, and this is where our spray tan stuff is coming out of over here. Wasn't sure how much room I was going to need for all the silicon smelting, so let's get that spray tan stuff there. Actually, let's go to this one. I have a little bit on me. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it was... Oh, darn it. I thought I was hoping to get it in time, but nope. Not so lucky. I've got a ton of silicon ore on me. It's a shame that I can't... let's just... I want to get some stuff done while I do that. So let's just do something like this. And silicon. There. You take care of that for me. Alright, so I got this one over here. I kind of put this one in the wrong spot. Let's, I don't know what I was thinking there. These are kind of fiddly sometimes. They're really like, Let's get you done. Oh, you really don't want to cooperate. There we go. Okay. Is this about done? Holy cow. All the things. It's not stacked, so it's not getting very far down the belt, but it is emptying it out. There it is. Okay. Now these I would like, we need to get these over to here. This can go up and in. This in there. And then these something like that. At least for a little bit, they'll be stacked pretty nicely. Now, what order do we want these in? This one, I think, will be this one here. I do like that the little thing bumps over the... Yeah, I like that feature. I very much like that feature. These are we're gonna have them go up and then down. And then you come in and down. Okay. Obviously, we don't need any right now because none of them are getting pulled, but I wanted to do this just in case we needed to like build up our processors. That's a big one that we're using a ton of. All right, these should all be 4x compressed. And not sure why these are. I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, we got tons of crystals coming out of here, so something must be working right. I mean, it's overbuilt for sure. Are these getting all the way to the end? They sort of, I mean, they sort of are. Which is a good thing. Yeah, they're moving through here as fast as possible. Yeah, they are. It's fully operational. Excellent. We've already filled up high purity silicon. That's crazy. I want also to sort of get something going here. We're using a lot of spray tanning stuff, like a lot. So we need to make sure whenever we come across a planet that has a ton of coal to at least put some of it in a system that we can grab. And then eventually, if the world is played long enough, we would need a lot. Oh yeah, let's do this and you. Yeah, we could rely on ships. You know, these do supply, right? They do supply. But that would be a lot of ships constantly flying. And I think that would hurt FPS. I think that would hurt the update rate of the game itself, having all of those do that. So I'm opting not to really heavily rely on that. Just because I don't want to cripple the game. The game, you know, is actually pretty good on performance. Okay, and then you maximize that. There we go. And having two is better than having one. And now we've got twice. Oh, look at that. Boy, I'm glad I did this. Somebody is massively demanding coal. Somebody out there is demanding coal. I don't even know where the coal is going. No idea. Where is the coal going? You can't click on ships, unfortunately. I don't actually know where the coal is going. Interesting. Maybe Research Hub I don't think would have it. Yeah, look at that. Very interesting. Boy, I didn't even know. Didn't even know we needed it. Well, I'm glad I did. We're using it somewhere. We're using it by the thousands somewhere. Look at that. Like, literally like 10,000 it's demanding. Where are these ships going, I wonder? Where are you headed? Acela. What are you making here? Super magnetic rings. Aha! Yes. That makes sense. See, that makes sense because super magnetic rings, which are these, require a lot of graphite. And that planet I built those on did not have a lot of coal. So yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad I did that. Yay me! Yay me! All right, let's turn off my little droney drones for a little bit. I've got 65,000 stone. I think that's enough stone for now. So all of this system is now backed up and quiet. So not doing too bad. Got plenty. So let's head back to Research Hub. And I think Research Hub 2 is where we're at. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded last, so you know, stick with me here. Let's get her done here. So as we go into cruising mode, I'd like to ask anybody and everybody out there who watches, how interested would you be in the channel sort of switching gears to a more mod creation-esque sort of channel, right? I do a lot of playing games with mods, but I've played so many games now that they're all just sort of blending together. I haven't really come across really anything that's unique, you know, and I try to cover, you know, really good games, really unique games, but you know, in city builders, there's only so many farms I can make. There's only so much iron and stone that I can try to farm. You know, they're all sort of blending together now and kind of boring. So I'd like to move into like creation of mods, like big mods, right? Well, let's slow down up here. There are so many labels on the screen, I couldn't even see where we were going. Yeah, this is the willy-nilly farm here. Yeah, just like the creation of mods. I'd love to do a really big mod, a really big like textile mod, like immersive engineering for Vintage Story. But you know, a mod like that would take a year to get off the ground. And I don't know how much support there would be for something like that. Because you know, I'd need the same amount of support, or even more so, like patron support for that, because I wouldn't be getting YouTubing. I'd still be streaming, like development streams and like Saturday patron gaming streams, but you know, the day-to-day video posting would go away. So you know, let me know what you think about that. I'd really like to move on and become more of a, you know, helper of modding communities. Get into like, hey, I want to create a modding community. How do I mod, you know, XYZ game? You know, and I'd want to support games that I like Vintage Story. Yeah, optical grading crystal is not something I really need to care about, I don't think. They just basically make the Casimir crystals, and the recipe is actually worse than the original. So, I don't think so. I think I have been trying to... Yeah, I think I've been trying to gear myself towards 2 a second. Right? Because if we look at our production here, 240 a minute, that's because I'm spray tanning. So if we took that and divided by 2, that's 120 a minute. That's 2 a second. So I've been building this around 2 a second. And what do we have left? So we have purples done. The big stickler was these particle broadbands, which is why I massively increased plastic production, because yeah, that was hurting. And look at that, we've got silicon crystals too. Where are those coming from? Am I making those it looks like I'm making those locally. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the one that's left is greens, which is, oh, more processors. Oh my god. Am I going to need another processor planet? So it is graviton lenses, which is diamonds, which are easy. Diamonds are easy. Because we can use kimberlite ore and get a tremendous amount of diamonds. So we've got yellows, we've got blues, purples. No, I wanted N, not M. There's reds. Purples, yellows, blues. Red, yellows, blues. Yep. Purples, now greens. So the graviton lenses, we are making those in a pretty good amount. I'm just not sure about our quantum chips. So how about we just set up a quick build over here somewhere, because we got our spray tan over here. Yeah, we got spray tan right here. So I want to see how much of this stuff we have being made. This was actually a really good planet for this. I didn't have any rocks, no plant life, like very few veins of material. This was just a great planet to build this research center on. Okay, okay, right in here is good. Yeah, hey, I was able to paste the settings. I want gravity lenses and I want quantum chips. Let's deliver some power to you, sir. Okay, let him charge a little bit, because when I fire that off, some will be delivered and some will go out and grab it and come back, which is twice as long to actually do a round trip. Okay, so remote demand. Looks like I've got a full set to bring in. I don't know what. See, this is a problem. I don't know how many I'm making or where I'm making them. I'm pretty sure I have a quantum chip planet, so I know those are getting made. Holy moly, that was fast. Okay. Well, that was good news. We'll see. We'll see. Now, what is the crafting time on? 24 seconds for 2, so it's 12 seconds a piece. And remember, I'm going for 2 a second. So 24 seconds or 2, okay. Every 12 seconds. So I need 12 of these. No. 12 of these would be, that's 1 every 12 seconds. I want 2, 1 every 12. So if I have 12, that's 1 a second. If I have 24, that's 2 a second. So I need 24 matrices. 24 of these babies. Okay. Research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are going to be greens. You are going to be greens. And you are going to be greens. Okay, now, checking my timer here. I may have to finish this next episode. I don't want my episodes to get too long. I don't ever see a benefit to having a really long episode, so average watch time doesn't go up. Like, there's literally no benefit to it. All right, so I will go ahead and do that. So next episode, we will finish this off, get these built, and then all of these are going to be headed to the other planet to build the universe matrix. Or should I just build those here? You know, I really should, but I kind of want to have another planet where I'm making these, because then I can have just a planet that's making the universe matrix and then using the universe matrices. So, you know, I'm trying to divide. So that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.